I feel like every time people mention the name Larry Fitzgerald, they say he's the guy that I need all of my receivers to be modeled. Like, you take pride in that?
No, I mean, it's just who I am. It's not like I made a conscious effort to say I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. It's more, nurtured than anything.
Another thing people mention when they say your name, they say, he's a little older. Or like, are you tired of people talking about how old you are?
No, I don't have any problem with it. I mean, it's the truth.
Right.
I'm getting older, and it's a blessing to get older. You look around other sports, and you see, LeBron James still playing at an extremely high level.
Yeah.
You look at Roger Federer and Serena Williams, and all these great athletes still playing at a high level because of the nutrition and sports science. I'm very thankful and blessed to be able to grow older in this young man's game.
So you decide to come back for another season, and you're sitting there watching the National Football League draft. With the first pick, the Arizona Cardinals take Kyler Murray. What was your first thought?
You only could think, him coupled with Kliff and his offense, I mean, it could be something that's really dynamic. And then, obviously when he got in the field, I mean, you're like, wow, I mean, he really got the juice. He's got an innate ability to really understand what the play needs and be able to execute it.
Kliff Kingsbury. A lot of talk about the new air raid offense that he's bringing to the National Football League. How has that process with him installing the offense been so far this training camp?
Oh, it's been great. It's been seamless. He's really, really good in terms of just getting his message across, but not in a overly demonstrative way. He's really cool and understanding, and he's got a great vibe around the players.
It sounds like he's a player's coach almost.
I think the players' coach is thrown around too often.
Right.
He's very serious about his craft.
Yeah.
He understands what he wants and how he wants it run. There's never a time you go up and ask him a question and say, Coach, why are we doing it this way? He gives you a direct answer.
So one of the big things you do every offseason is take a trip. You've been all around the world. How did that come about, and where did you go this offseason?
Well, my parents, when we were young, they always took us to different places. I always was fascinated by the history and learning about new experiences, trying different cuisines. I knew once I got older and I had the means to kind of expand on that, I was going to do it. And I remember my first trip I took, I went to Australia, and I went for 50 days in off season. I just kind of went around the whole country and did something different every single day. When you're by yourself, you really get to know yourself and what you like and what brings you true fulfillment internally. And so I always enjoy going out and venturing off and doing stuff. So I've been to I think 102 countries now.
Why are you still playing?
I love to play. This is the game I grew up playing at Martin Luther King Park at 6 years old, running around trying to be like Chris Carter and Anthony Carter and Randy Moss and Jake Reed and all the guys that I idolized growing up as a big Minnesota Vikings fan. And I'm just a kid, a big kid now playing the child's game, and it's the best thing you can ever ask for.
Sounds like you got more years, as in plural, left in your career.
I just take it one day at a time. I don't even. My old coach John Lott used to say, I don't even buy green bananas.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know.
I just take it one day at a time, try to do the best I can, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.